Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my weekly check-in for the third week of September. So for the third week, I'm going to be checking in from September 14th through September 20th. So I'm going to grab my stickers. Okay, so starting off with September 14th, I spent $47 out of my gas envelope at Costco to get gas. So that was $47 on the 14th. Next, I have, I spent $55 from my beauty envelope that same day to get a pedicure. So I took that out of my beauty envelope. So I'm just going to fill that in since I don't have any of my sinking fund stickers. And then I'm just going to check it off because I did already take out the mini. And that is all that I spent on the 14th. And then for the 15th, I spent $20 out of my spending envelope for Starbucks to reload my Starbucks card. So that was $20 from spending. Next, on the 15th, I spent $7 out of my restaurant's envelope at McDonald's. So that was $7. And then on the 15th, I also spent $45 out of my groceries envelope at Trader Joe's. I decided to go grocery shopping once I was off work. So I spent $45 at Trader Joe's. Next, on the 15th, I spent $4 at McDonald's. And that came out of my restaurant's envelope. I feel like I should have just done one sticker since both transactions were for McDonald's and were taken out of the same envelope, but I didn't think about that earlier. And then that is all for the 15th. On the 16th, I spent $16 out of my restaurant's envelope, and that was for Jack in the Box. My coworker and I decided to go to Jack in the Box during lunch, so that came out to $16 for both of us. And then on the 16th, I also stopped at Safeway on my way home from work, and I spent a total of $54. So I spent $35 out of my groceries envelope, and then $19 out of my spending envelope to make that a total of $54. And then here's the $19 that came out of my spending. And then that is all for the 16th. On the 17th, I spent a total of $34 at Buffalo Wild Wings. $23 came out of my restaurant's envelope. And that was for my sister, her boyfriend, and I. We went to eat at Buffalo Wild Wings. And then, so like I said, $23 came out of restaurants, and then the rest came out of spending, and that was $11. Okay. And then that is all for the 17th. On the 18th, I spent a total of $25 at a liquor store that is like down the street from my job. So there's certain days of the week that we take the clients to the store. So on this day, I went to the store with them, and I got one of the clients a like nicotine vape thing, and that was $15. And then the other $10 was for some candy that I bought. I didn't expect the candy to be that expensive, but it was like this watermelon, like chamoy candy. It was actually really good, but I don't know if it's worth the $10. But I do want to try. They have a mango, like it's like a watermelon gummy, and then it has like chamoy on the outside. I want to try the mango one because the mango one looked really good too, but they didn't have it when I went. So if I go again with them, I might get the mango if they have it, because I do want to try that one as well. But anyway, so I spent a total $25, and $20 came out of miscellaneous, and then $5 came out of fun. I know my sister and I were talking about, well, she brought it up to me if I was gonna make a like work envelope. And now I'm kind of considering it. At first I wasn't. I was like, I'll just take out of like fun or like miscellaneous. But now I'm kind of considering it. One, because I have been going out with my coworkers pretty often. And two, because like there are times where I'll buy like cookies and I'll like take them to work, or like little things that I will buy like for like to share like with office. So I'm thinking maybe I will make one and just like add a little bit, and then like once I have a good amount I can buy like a box of cookies, or like how a client wanted that item, like I can buy them like that, or like candy or whatever, because there are some people that they'll go just to go on the walk because they don't have money to like buy stuff, and I do feel bad. So maybe if I do that I can like some once in a while, well, not every single time, but like once in a while I'll get them like an item. So anyways, that is all for the 18th. On the 19th I had a no spend day. So no spend for the 19th. And then on the 20th, I do have a couple of transactions. So on the 20th, I went with my mom to the mall, and I remember that I still had gift cards from my graduation, so I decided to take them. So one of them was for Barnes & Noble. So I bought 2 books, and I ended up spending out of pocket $25. So I'm just gonna write in the item and then the amount, and I took the money out of my wants envelope. So I got 2 books. I got one called Before the Coffee Gets Cold, which I have seen on TikTok and it sounded interesting, so I decided to get that book. And then I also got another one called Demon Copperhead, and that one sounded really interesting. And then when I went to the cash register, the cashier told me that that was one of her favorite books, that she found it really interesting. So I'm excited to read both of them. And then I also went to Sephora, and I had a like Visa, I believe, like a Visa gift card that you can just use anywhere. So I bought these lip balms. I don't really know how to pronounce the brand, so I'll just like show it. So it was a duo. It came with the like citrus, I forget the name of it. It's like the citrus one, the original, the one that's like clear. And then it came with this one. This one's called like pomegranate fizz. It's like a duo that they have. It was $30, so I decided to get this pack instead of just a single, because the single's $22 and then you get 2 for $30 and they're full size. So I decided to get this. And then I got the Amika, I think it's called anti-humidity spray. I really like that hair product, so I repurchased that, and I believe that was like $30. So anyways, either way, for Sephora I ended up spending $16 out of pocket, because I used a Visa gift card for $50. And then I took the money that I spent at Sephora out of my beauty envelope. So like I said, that was $16. Next, also while I was at the mall, I went to this place called Sips and Scoops. And there I spent $9. And I bought a strawberry matcha latte. That's what I got there. And then also on the 20th, I spent $5 out of my fun envelope, because so I am off on Fridays, and I asked my sister if she was going to get her free fries. And she said that she was, so I told her to pick me up when she got off so I could go with her. And I ended up getting a double cheeseburger with that, so my total ended up coming out to like 4 something, so like I just rounded it up to $5. And then lastly, for the 20th, I spent $22 out of my Adventures envelope for some like a reading light. And I got that off of Amazon, and that was $22, and it came out of my Adventures envelope. So that is all of my spending for the week. Now for the check-in. So I am going to fill in what I started off the week with. So gas started off with 100, groceries with 80, restaurants with 50, spending with 50, miscellaneous with 20, and then fun with 80. Okay, I don't know why I didn't fill this spot in, so I'm gonna do it now. I don't know how I did not catch that earlier, and I believe this is the highlighter I used. Oops, that is not the right one. I think it's this one. Okay. So starting off with gas, I spent $47 at Costco for gas, and I believe that was all that I spent out of my gas envelope. So I spent 47. I should have 53 remaining. Next, I have groceries, and from groceries, I spent $45 at Trader Joe's and $35 at Safeway. So that should be $80. So for groceries, I spent 80, so I should have 0 remaining. For restaurants, I spent $4 at McDonald's, 7 at McDonald's, and then 16 at Jack in the Box, and 23 at Buffalo Wild Wings, so that should be 50. So I spent 50, I should have 0 remaining. Next, with spending, I spent 19 at Safeway, 20 at Starbucks, 39 plus 11, that is 50. So I spent 50 from spending, 0 remaining. For miscellaneous, I spent all 20 at the liquor store, so 0 remaining for that. And then for fun, I forgot to put down a transaction for the 18th. I actually spent $20 out of my fun envelope at Safeway. So for fun, I spent 20, 25, and 30. So spent 30, I should have 50 remaining. And then I believe that I don't have anything for unbudgeted. I'm just going to check off the reading light I got. And then that is all. Now we can check my envelopes. So for gas, I should have $53. So for gas, I have 50, 51, 52, and 53. Then groceries is empty, restaurants is empty, spending is empty, and then miscellaneous should have $50. Sorry, not miscellaneous, fun. So fun has 20, 30, 40, and 50. Okay. So that is all for my weekly check-in for the 3rd week of September. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.